Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Too Many Rides channel, and welcome to what I believe may be the last day of putting parts on the old 96. I believe we're just about ready to start that thing up. There's some more parts to go on, and I just need you to be patient while I put these last few parts on. Here's the parts that I have to go on the 96 still. Basically, it's just the body work to round it off. But there are a few pieces included that I wish I wasn't giving up. In staying true with the theme of my build, this is all bona fide OEM parts. We have built a whole bike out of used XR600 parts from many different bikes. One thing we got to get on here is the gas tank, that's for sure. We've got the ever so rare heat shield. This one's been damaged, but it's still going to be able to do its job. This heat shield came off of XR600 2000 number 2. It's an IMS tank, painted black. I'm not even familiar with IMS tanks and how well they fit. Kind of looks like it won't go down any further. It goes down all the way. It was on another bike. You remember the black bike, don't you? The one that we got to fix up Tommy Two-Tone's broken motor? Tank bolts. I've got one started on the other side, and this one's like partially in there, but I'm gonna need a tool to try to work on that. It's that clip goes on this way so that the little ear points up in here. Okay, there's two sides to the tank. One side has a clip on it, and the other side is just a bolt straight through. Well, that's too long. That much too long. Darn it. So everything I'm coming up with is either too long or too short. And I hate to use good stuff just to get the right size in here. So if I have to take the tank off again, I'll probably put one of these kind on instead of that 8mm one that's in the other side. Now there's the tank hold down strap. Looks like I need 2 hands for this. Okay, there you go. That's a pretty old, worn out one, but hey, it'll work for now. Let's get down and see what's going on underneath to make sure I'm getting that rubber piece in place right. I don't know why I'm screwing this down. You know, I'll be taking it off soon enough, but hopefully I'll be starting the bike and riding it around in the yard a little bit, warming it up, and hopefully I won't be taking the seat off really quick, like a bunch of on and off seat crap. So that's good on there for now. Looks good on there, huh? With the black and the black seat and the guts on there. It's got guts. So these body parts, the previous owner painted all of this stuff black. Even if it wasn't black, I wouldn't be keeping it because it's jacked up material. But hey, it doesn't look too bad from afar. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get by without any kind of hose clamps on the fuel line. Currently there is not one down at the carburetor and not one here. And you know, I've run that way before, but this is 5/16 gas line, not millimeter equivalent. Okay, now the side cover. I'm putting all this stuff on because it feels funny to try to start a bike when the side covers aren't on it and the seat. It just feels funny. So I'm gonna try to start it with as if it was ready to go. I've done all this work on it. Should be ready to go. Okay, so we've got our fixed up side cover here for the air cleaner side. Yeah, well, it's a crappy side cover. It was a good air box, but that's a crappy side cover. Well, we barely got to put gas in it, and then the brand new petcock is leaking. They supply you with a flat washer type of O-ring that is inadequate. So I'm having to put on an OEM O-ring. Hopefully that's going to seal it up. See, what I'm saying is this is not adequate to seal that. It leaks right past that. So we're going to try this OEM. We're going to try out this OEM O-ring. It's made for this. It seemed like the OEM O-ring was not good enough, but I had grabbed the wrong one. So let's see how this one does. OEM O-ring number 16997-467-000. That looks a lot beefier. Sits more centered. And is something that is actually gonna squish. So we're going with this. Alright, let's see how that does. So it's a brand new petcock. I would think that internally it's not going to leak. Okay, here's the old 96, completely revitalized in today's incarnation. And I'm gonna try to start this thing. Okay, first thing we're going to do is put it on reserve. Get the choke fully on. Open up the throttle, pull in the compression release. Run it through a few times. I had this laying on its side, and even though the gas was off, the carburetor overflowed. It emptied out or something. So let's try that. There's a good 8 kicks or so. Full choke. Okay, there it is. Started first kick. It's the 1996 XR600R that I built completely out of parts from about 7 different bikes. Everything seems to be working. All right, here you go, people. The XR600R from 1996 has been resurrected. Kind of like back from the dead. And so we're going to go ahead and take it on its maiden voyage, which amounts to a couple miles in the backyard. You remember all the history behind this, right? How I started out just cleaning a frame, trying to get some of the major scum off it, how I built wheels for it, all the trials and tribulations I've been through with it, which really hasn't been much. I've had to put some brand new parts on it, but mostly it's made up of the worst parts out of my bin. It's a complete bike. All right. Seems to start up pretty good. feels pretty good. Geared high. It's got a 14 and a 48, which is stock gearing. I need to pull it in further. Too much free play, not enough. Well, I'm satisfied with it for now. Hell, I think it's ready to go out on the trail. I need to get up to Forest Hill. You know, that motor seems to run pretty good. I feel like I could rely on this on the trail already. It's pretty solid. Need to get out and test the suspension a little better. You know, I just threw front forks on here that originally came on the old 91. They haven't been used in a long time. You know, I didn't revitalize them or anything, I just put them on. Second gear now. Still second, doing figure eights. Oh yeah, this bike is great. 1996 XR600R, completely built out of parts off the shelf, left over from old bikes. 7 different bikes. Parts of 7 different bikes here. So that was a test to see about the jetting, and it wasn't too hot. It choked on it. Might have to change some jets. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's gonna have to have some jetting. Oh, it goes good. Okay, well that's good enough for a test. Only it didn't choke out. See, there you go. So it's almost done. A little more fiddling, dialing things in the rest of the way. Skid plate, tube for the gas tank breather. Look into the jetting.